Well, hello, hello, hello to everybody here. It's Teresa Sanderson, and today I'm sharing a little bit of wisdom that I've gained from my mother over the years. And I want to share with you why nurses don't need permission to start something big. So, thank you for joining me today. My mother passed away recently within the last couple of weeks. And so, in her honor, I'm just kind of sharing some of the lessons, the many lessons that I learned from her over the years. I can remember when I was a young girl that my mother was rejected from nursing school, not because of grades or motivation, but because she had a partially paralyzed arm from a stroke she experienced when she was just 2 years old. So, what my mother exemplified to me to the nth degree was don't let anyone else write your story. This was really, really paramount in what she did and how she lived her life every day. So, while nursing school told her no, that she was not able to work as a nurse because she did have limited mobility in that arm, she instead went out and got started as an Avon distributor. And back in that time, Avon commissions were like 40%, and I think samples were free. So this was really a great time for her to get into that. So this was the early 70s. And I can remember the freight truck driving up to our home, at least once a week or every other week, and unloading just box after box after box of Avon cosmetics, perfumes, soaps, all of the things, right, to our home. And my first experience as a young girl in entrepreneurship was sorting the orders and bagging the orders from my mother to deliver to her many customers all over town. My mother, back in the 1970s, what she earned in income on her own terms rivaled my dad's full-time wage that he was earning in business himself. So this was a really big deal and a major statement that she made. And here's how she did it. Another cool thing that happened was she never left us behind. As children, we accompanied my mother on her many sales calls. We played with children from all over the city while she was inside making sales, creating relationships, and building friendships that would last her entire life. Mom was committed to service in her business, and that really stood out in how she served her clients and her customers. She led with her heart, and she always wanted to over deliver. And so those are some of the things that I've learned from her, which is just how to really care for somebody first before ever getting involved with them as a client or maybe even as, a paying customer, is that she led with service, and she really wanted to get to know these women and families that she served, know them well. And as a result, she built a thriving direct sales business from our home with 3 kids in tow, with a physical disability, and created an income that allowed us to do things that children of our economic status at the time, we were very poor, wouldn't have access to. So what did we have? We had dance lessons. My brother had art lessons, and we, with full recitals and all of the wonderful costumes and everything that we had to buy every year. We had wonderful family vacations every year in the summer. And it was mom's income and her dedication to that really created that for us. So she was really an excellent example of a mompreneur, as we would call it today. And so I have always just admired her tenacity and her stick-to-itiveness. And I believe, that tenacity was definitely passed down to me. But I believe, for nurses who are either thinking that you don't know enough to start a business of your own, or that maybe you're not strong enough or you're not good enough, maybe you're thinking you're not qualified to do it, we need to just call that what it is. It's outdated. It's gatekeeping noise. You are already qualified to teach as a nurse. And if anybody could exemplify what it meant to just get started and start with what you have, it was my mother. My mother started with just what she had. She did not have a degree. She was not a nurse, but she built a thriving business. So as a nurse today, if you're feeling like, gosh, I long to start my own business. I would really love to start my own business. I don't know how. I don't know where to start. I don't feel like I can do it. Know that in my home as a child, the word can't was a word that we were not allowed to say. My mother was really diligent on that, and she didn't ever want us to say the word can't. Because trust me, if a woman who stands 4'11" and a half and has a physical disability was able to run, swim, play badminton, basketball, volleyball with us, could do it, there was no reason any of the rest of us couldn't, right? And so that was one of the most beautiful lessons that she taught me during my time as a young girl. And so if you're thinking about starting a business, specifically a nursing continuing education business where I can help you turn what you already know into passive and monthly recurring income, I want to invite you to just comment the word. Let's don't click anything, but comment the word grit. And I will send you the link to the workshop page where you can take a look at it, see if it's for you. It's coming up on November 8th. That's a Saturday. It's a one-day workshop. It's going to be worth 4 contact hours, and you're going to walk away with the knowledge of how to develop a nursing CE course, as well as what does the business opportunity really look like for a nursing continuing education business right now, today in 2025. And you'll also walk away with what I think is the most important thing, which is your personal 90-day roadmap to start this business in your own way in the next 90 days. If you're tired of feeling stuck, if you're tired of feeling overwhelmed by not understanding what it takes to get a business like this started, this is the workshop for you. Comment grit below, and I cannot wait to connect with you in the workshop. Bye for now.